It's been raining all day on some Noah's Ark, 40 days, 40 nights type energy. That is not stopping us from getting to it. Here's the text that I woke up to today from Mom. Looked like it's gonna rain all day, so I hope that you don't have to go out anywhere and that you can stay inside all day. It's this linked language from bad weather to not doing anything that's really interesting to me, especially being from Chicago where it's almost bad weather all year round. I mean, with that mindset, you would almost never go out. I've been very intentional on unraveling that connection between bad weather and doing things. And so this morning, I took a cold plunge, did it off camera to just enjoy my morning routine. And it was amazing. I mean, it was drizzling, no lightning or anything, but just seeing the water come down, it was completely quiet outside, and it was like a new level of calmness in the cold plunge, which was awesome. I went to jiu-jitsu as well, and it was pouring out, so drove there. And in jiu-jitsu, the entire time, the way the gym is, you can hear the rain coming down. It's like a direct hit from the rain to the top of the gym, and it kind of echoes throughout the gym. And it was like the coolest scene. Like if I could always turn on rain when I do jiu-jitsu, I would. I feel like it would unlock or supercharge my kung fu powers that are in me from generations ago, and it would just totally supercharge my kung fu. I've had a great day with the rain. Not gonna let the rainy day stop me. It's a beautiful rainy day. You know, I think being so intentional with that dialogue will have you enjoy so much more of life. You know, not to say, and I get what my mom's saying, of, you know, you can relax on a rainy day. And I think a lot of people do kind of, once they have a rainy day, they use that opportunity to get in that rest day that they already needed. I'm not in that place. So if you're not in a place where you don't need that rest day, like it wasn't needed, and it's a rainy day, encourage you to go out, play in the rain, go outside. We're gonna go to the gym, get a good chest day today. And let's see if the rain is keeping people out of the gym. And if so, maybe, you know, better for me, honestly. I almost see it like, you know, during COVID when there was just no one on the road. If you were on the road, like everyone loved how there was just no traffic. That's kind of almost what rain does. It kind of keeps the traffic out. So let's see if that's the case and go enjoy this beautiful rainy day. All right, so the gym is absolutely packed. I've never been here on a Monday night. I should have expected that. Also, it stopped raining. So I will say now it means I have to record in front of everyone, which like, I normally don't record myself in the gym. And so doing this on a packed gym will be interesting. Anyway, we're gonna get to it. I'll put the workout up on screen. We got a good chest day. Keeping up the tempo. The tempo is gonna be high, that's the point of this one. So we'll start off with a warm-up and 10 laps of sled pushes to start off with good tempo. So, by the way, I'm like always trying things that I normally don't use at the gym, and I've never really used this sled, but we have an awesome turf and sled, so this is like the second time I'm doing this. Let's get warmed up. We're breaking this up into 2 sets. It just feels right. Listen to the body. Here we go, second set. My legs are feeling pretty warmed up, which I know like you're supposed to use your legs when you do chest, so hopefully this will help me actually use my legs when I do press movements. So the main workout is 3 different exercises, supersets, 3 sets each. Let's get to it. It feels pretty egotistical recording myself while working out, but I just have to remember this is for a bigger reason. We're doing it for something bigger than myself, so keep it going. Anyway, I like to keep it pretty light, higher rep range on the first superset. So again, it's bench press. And as soon as I'm done supersets, of push-ups with your legs on the bench. So really good chest burnout. Burn out the chest right away. Probably do like 15 reps. By the way, going from the bar to 45 never feels right. Going from your warm-up from like nothing, like just the bar to 45s, but it's just habit. One thing I've been on the fence about is listening to music while you work out. Like the OG bodybuilding mentality is that having music while you work out is cheating. The music should be like the weights clanging and people talking. That should be like your music. So I've been not working out with music lately, and it's just funny because I remember when I first started working out, like that was like the best part. And so I'm thinking long term, like I've already proved I can work out without headphones. Am I gonna do that long term? I don't know, I'm still on the fence about it. There is something to be said about keeping up that pace in your ears too. I also say like podcasts are good, but I feel like recently I have so many ideas when I listen to podcasts while working out that I end up like typing in my notes half the workout, and I kind of get out of that like barbarian, I need to push way through the ceiling mentality, and more like, you know, push my monocle up. We're ideating big ideas over here. So mixing the two has been a little bit hard. But if you can listen to a podcast while you work out and you're still locked in, I think that's a great way to like pair two things that are good for you at once. And I will say recording myself is like pushing me a little bit harder. Like, that was tough. All right, we're deciding to incline just to switch up from normal chest to upper chest, which I've realized just from looking in the mirror that upper chest is like something I should probably be working on. One of the best parts about going from your second like main exercise is taking off your warm-up gear. Kind of amps you up. We're gonna keep it a little bit lighter. I feel like I've been really enjoying going lighter lately, just to keep the workouts a little bit more sustainable, a little bit more fun. All right, best part of the superset is the tricep burnout.
And again, yoga, 9 a.m. We'll be on the third floor at 7 p.m. Hope to see you there.
That was really a tri-set. I was shown that superset of the skull crushers, the close grip press, like 5 years ago, and I've done it every single time. It just feels like you always can do that close grip press after, like you have it in you, so why not burn out with it? All right, I was looking in the mirror like one set ago, and I feel like the pump has officially kicked in. See, this is that point in the workout where it's like, all right, if I don't go right now, you could just feel the energy start to fade, so we're gonna keep on that activation energy we already have going. One of those reps like hit my head. That's how you know you're starting to burn out. That's a good sign on skull crusher that you're burning out when you get a little head clunk. Need to wear a helmet during that exercise. I haven't done a chest workout in about a month. My chest is burning out a lot quicker, so realistically I could probably get away with doing 2 sets of each exercise just to keep it a little bit less grindy. I felt myself getting like grindy on the reps, like kind of just pushing through them instead of really feeling the movement and going all the way and keeping the tempo right. So I'm gonna go with less reps, trying to not cheat. It's another thing with recording yourself is you're gonna get called out if you're cheating on your reps, which is good. You should not be doing that anyway. One thing you learn with jiu-jitsu, doing MMA, is like you can't have ego because you'll literally get beat up if you do. Like someone will beat you up, your ego instantly is out the window. With lifting, you can keep the ego. Like you can like lie to yourself and keep pushing out those reps even though you're really cheating yourself. And it's a lot easier to get away with like holding onto that ego. Like I'm gonna have to drop reps now just to keep that movement all the way and the tempo there to keep myself honest. So it's almost like the less ego you have, the better lift you'll get with lifting. I still need to find my like talking to myself, to the camera in the gym, voice and like energy. I really like this though, just the fact that this is just a different angle. I feel like I'll always switch it up every other workout, like what angle I hit these rope pulleys at. Really good last exercise though, burnout. I'll also say you'll notice that I'm not big on like rep range. I'm more like just feeling each set, how far I'm pushing myself, and just trying to get to that point where like, all right, it's starting to burn. Let me get like a few more like real good ones. That's probably what I shoot for on each set, as opposed to trying to hit a rep range in my head when I don't even know like how the weight's gonna feel. or yeah, like how it's gonna feel at a certain amount of reps, especially after not lifting for a while. So probably, yeah, who knows how many reps I'll hit. Let's just feel it out. So we're getting a little bit more grindy at the end. Try to keep the reps honest with the tempo and range of motion. By the way, that whole no rep range thing is counterintuitive from my powerlifting background. Learned that from Jude Lifts, which is my biggest bodybuilding friend, so shout out to Jude. Superset. There's a lot of like awkward moments when you're lifting, but because I'm editing this and not doing it live, like you really only need a few like good solid moments where you're just hitting the flow and kind of piecing your workout together. So that is a pro tip. Like I feel like at first I was like, oh, I have to nail every moment on camera, but you're like cutting most of it out. So as long as you get a few good clips, like that'll be enough for your video. So be easier on yourself when you are gonna record. All right, I realized that the gym is bumping copyright music, so I don't even know if I can use any of that footage from working out. At the end of every workout, I like to include an optional burnout if I have the time, and I don't get hard on myself if I don't do it. It's completely optional. This is more of a powerlifting mindset when you would do like, for example, they would have like, 7 sets of squats and then like accessory exercises at the end, which are always like optional to power lifters when it comes to like their main 3 lifts. So I like that approach though. Anyway, we're gonna do today's chest burnout, which is 100 dips and 50 leg raises, something super slight. And it's kind of crazy that no one ever uses this like turf outdoor workout area. I've literally never seen anyone else out here. So beautiful view. This is actually one of the things, so behind me is the Buffalo Bayou Trail, and I used to bike by and see this workout area, and it's always like, I wish I could work out there, but I think I have to like go to that university. And then finding out that, this gym is only $20 a month if you go off hours. $20 a month to like work out on like one of the coolest outdoor workout areas in Houston is insane. So this is a gem of a spot. Anyway, stop stalling. Also, it's been raining, and so here's the whole thing. I just realized that everything's completely wet, and so we are still gonna work out in the rain. Slip might be a little bit grippery. The grip might be a little bit slippery, but that's not gonna stop us from having a great chest burnout. Whew. Those first few dips are always like super rusty feeling, like, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get kind of wet to do these leg raises, but like I said, we're practicing not letting rain, cold temperature stop us from doing things. It will not melt me. I can wash this Represent shirt. Here we go. All right, this outdoor leg race thing, like not as cushiony. Something is up with Houston and their weather, because this is one of the nicest outdoor places. Okay. All right, so we finished the workout strong. We did get kicked out. I guess they don't let you work out when the sun's down. I don't get that. I feel like this is going to my whole point of being reliant on external conditions. Maybe it's a safety thing. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, I feel like I had such a beautiful rainy day today. What makes rainy days so beautiful is that it's not always rainy. The sun will be out, at least in Houston. I'm sure there's parts of the world where it's just always rainy. But what this is really all about is not making your life so reliant on external conditions, and I guess kind of reclaiming your own bar of happiness by not making that contingent on what the weather that's going to be like. I mean, one of my favorite moments of jiu-jitsu ever was when the rain's pattering down super hard and it feels like you're in a bubble and the rest of the world is stopped. And so yeah, taking action in rain was fun. So despite it being a rainy day, Mom, we did our cold shower, jiu-jitsu, working out, and I had such a beautiful rainy day today. Encourage you to take action despite what is going on around you. And if you keep doing that, the only thing that's going to stop you from being happy or doing the things that you love is you.